These AI people can say anything you want, work for you 24/7 and help you dominate YouTube or any other platform in any niche, and you don't even have to pay them. Forget about expensive equipment, fancy studios, or even the need to be on camera. Now you can create your very own AI influencer who work while you sit back and relax. In this video, I'm gonna show you step by step how to create your own AI influencer that looks real, generate videos so everyone will think it is real, how to bring it all together to make a business that brings you money every single day, and I'll even give you access to the influencers I made myself so you can reuse them. And if you comment your prompt below, I will create more influencers using my own credits so you can reuse them for free. And here is also my secret. The person that they are watching right now, it's not me. It's my influencer and does all the job for me. Now it's your turn. Okay, so the tool I'm talking about is called APOB AI or APOB AI, and you can find link in the description below. And if you would like to use it, there's also 15% discount if you would like to use the paid plan. However, you can start for completely free because as you check pricing, you can generate your influencers for free. You can get started and you can see how it works before committing to anything. So first, let me walk you through its website and then I will show you what you can do with that. So as you can see, you can create your AI influencers. You can generate images, videos, lip sync, and more. And there are also influencers that are recommending this tool. So there are a few of them. If you would like, you can check all these accounts. They are promoting APOB actively or passively in one way or another. Here's also some social proof. And here is how you can create your influencer in seconds. So this is what we will do in a second. Here is basically you can pick random every detail or just make it yourself. Then you will be able to generate your influencers in many different styles. They should be realistic, cartoonish. All of that is included in this tool. Then you'll be able to generate your videos, your voices, and also lip sync everything together. It's nearly unlimited possibilities with this tool. As you have complete sets, you can build your own avatar or your own set. You have expert set, so you can create your own prompt, negative prompt, and you can also face swap them. So for example, if you have an image that you like of any influencer or body of an influencer or a pose of an influencer or anything like that, then you can use the face of your own influencer and just replace the face. It looks very, very realistic. I will show you this in a second. Here are also influencers that are made with this tool. You can see a few of them. They look very, very realistic. Some of them, of course, look a little bit more cartoonish. Some of them look very polished. But for example, this one looks very realistic. This one too. Of course, we can see like a Photoshop and filters as well. But this is what people do anyway on Instagram or TikTok or any other platforms. So this is completely fine. This one or this one, they also look realistic, but again, Photoshopped or like improved with filters. So this is what people do nowadays because everyone wants to have very nice videos, right? Here we also have some feedback or some testimonials from X, Q&A, of course, so you can check it by yourself. But I wanted to just show you what you can do with that. Of course, you can check their TikTok, Instagram, X, and Discord. But for now, we will just stick to the main website. We just click create for free. You'll be able to log in with your Gmail account, and this is what you will be able to see inside. You have your home button, history, and profile, and here you can start generating your influencers. So I generated a few of them. There are also community models and also community content. You would like to check it. So there's a lot of content here, and you can see some of them. Some of the content here is very high quality. And all these projects, they are not the same. Here we have something that looks a little unreal. Here we have again real people. See here something more cartoonish. So there's plenty of use cases. You can use it in nearly any niche you can imagine. So let me show you how to create your influencer, and then I'll also show you influencers that other people made, and there are also real accounts that are made with these influencers. I made a few of them myself, so here are influencers that I made so far. And to create your influencers, you just click here or here. Let me click here. And now you have two options. First one is to upload your image, or the second one is to create AI influencer with their generator. So this is pretty self-explanatory. You pick your image, you just drag and drop it here. Like for example, this one, now we see that it's processing. So once this image is processed, then we'll be able to use it as our influencer. So now we just save. And now we can just add the name of this model, description, make it public or private. It's really up to you. And this is all it takes to create your influencer. However, if you would like to use their generator, here is the whole generator. I generate quite a few of them to see how it works. And you can just hit random to see what kind of generations you will get. Every time you see that gender is changing, age, country, eyes, hair color or hairstyle, hair color, face shape, and then also beard or maybe dimple. So you have plenty of options here. You can, for example, pick woman, maybe between 20 to 30, 28, for example, country. There are probably all countries you can imagine, but for now you can also just pick one country. You don't have to pick all of them. So for example, you want to have American and then a second country. If you don't want to have mixed people, you can just use American, for example, and American as the first country and the second one, and then it will be 100% American. Then eyes, of course, you can change colors. So you can pick blue, brown, gray, hazel, whatever you want. In most cases, I'm picking blue because this is my choice, but it's really up to you. Now, hairstyle, and to be honest, 90% of these hairstyles, I have no idea what they are, but you can just test all of them. For example, this one sounds very nice. Wavy French bob vibes from 1920. So we can, for example, check something like that. Hair color, we can pick so many different colors, maybe black, blonde, whatever. And then face of shape, so it might be hair, round, let's pick round. And in this case, we have 28 years old, and then you simply hit generate. And you are not limited to how many images you can generate at one moment. So you can hit random and then generate another one. And then you can hit random again, and then you can generate another one. Of course, it will take some time to generate all of them. As we can see here, is like 7% on these generations. However, you can generate a few of them and then pick which one is the best. And I made a few generations before. So here's the first example. I would say it looks real, but still very much polished. So it really depends on you. However, I like this generation. It is very crisp, and I just like the outcome. Here's the second generation, or the second example. This one also looks very good. I like the details. There is no distortion here. The third one is very similar. This is basically influencer that I created later, and a few other examples. Here's also man. So here is another example. Looks real, but looks also very much polished. So in this case, probably we can guess that there were filters used here, something like that. And here are other generations. So this is also something that I made before. This is the generation that we made right now. So this is the first one. The second one is not ready yet. And here, for example, we have the last one. So again, very realistic. It looks very real. Of course, it is polished. But as I mentioned, nowadays people usually are using filters. So that's why it looks like that. And this one looks very hilarious. This was the second generation. You need to sometimes check what kind of options you are picking, because sometimes you will be having beard and then you have something like that. Nevertheless, it looks all right. It's a nice generation. So then when you're ready, you just pick your influencer, whatever it might be. For example, this one, I like this one. So let's say we pick this one and then simply select this image as a reference image. So now we just add a name. So for example, it might be Amelia, for example. I usually don't add any descriptions. I make all my influencers public and then create your image model right now. So this is basically it. This is how you can create your influencers in a matter of seconds. So this is very, very easy. And now I want to show you how to generate images with your influencers. So now our model is ready. So you have a few options. You can build your own image. You have complete sets, expert. So you want to use your own prompt and you're using APOP as your trigger word. You can use image face swap. So if you have already an image that you want to use, but you just want to swap faces, then you do it here. And you can also edit an image that already is existing. So let me expand it a little bit. So complete set, for example, cold morning. So we have everything that is here. We will have background, we will have the style, the cloth style. So this will be everything already done for you, picked for you. You don't need to pick anything here. But if you want to build something by yourself, you can pick this option, and now you have a few different styles. So now art style, it might be anime, realistic, manga, pixel, whatever it is. Let's pick realistic for this one. Architecture, so this is something that you can pick, but you don't have to. So for example, it might be gym. And now the first is landscape. So in this case, we don't really need a landscape because we already have gem. And then age, if you want, you can also make your influencer look a little bit older. Then, of course, we have clothing. So we have casual, suit, kimono, hoodie, overcoat, swimwear, vacation, hot summer, or in this case, sportswear. And then also the weather. The weather is not that important. Then you also can pick your aspect ratio. So 19:16, of course, is for TikTok. 16:9 is for YouTube. And this is usually how I create my content. Quality, we can generate high quality or best. I usually just pick best. And here you can write your prompt. So for example, let's just use something very simple. So a woman is smiling, and that's it. Make it as easy as possible. And now we simply hit generate. So now you can see that it will generate 4 images for us. And then you can go from there. You can generate videos, And here are all the settings that we can use. So for example, generate video, we can use talking avatar. If you just have an image, one image, if you don't have any videos, then you can use talking avatar, and it's basically very similar to HeyGen. Then we have lip sync. So lip sync, if you already have a text or you want APOP to generate your text, then you're using lip sync. Then you have image to video. So when we generate all these images, we'll be able to generate videos. Then we have text to video. So you can generate a video based on a text, based on a prompt, and of course, video face swap. So this is what we can do. And every influencer can be connected to social media. So we have Amelia here, and TikTok for Amelia and Instagram for her as well. So then people can also explore your social media if you want them to. And of course, you can change your model from public to private. And here we have our generations. So here is the first one. It looks all right. Let's check the next one. I probably like this one even more, except for this person in the background. The first one looks all right. And the last one is this one. So let's just pick this one. And now we have a few options. So as you can see here, we can download it. We can enlarge it. So we can basically increase the quality, make it bigger. Then we can generate video. We can create talking avatar, we can remix it, so we can create something new, information, or just share it with someone else. So in this case, all I want to do is to enlarge it. So then we'll have better quality, we'll have basically more details in the image, and you can also do something different. You can enlarge it, you can remove background, or you can also upscale it. So we will do two things at the same time. We'll enlarge it and upscale it too. Now we simply hit generate, and now I will show you those two results when they are ready. And in the meantime, I think we can also enlarge this image. So we will simply hit enlarge and upscale as well, and we'll see the difference here. Okay, so here is our first image. This is enlarged, so details should be a little bit better, and we see that details are better in my opinion. So now if you want to turn it into a video, all you have to do is to click generate video. So let me hit that, and here you can write your prompt. So again, a woman smiling, and that's it. I don't really have an idea what to write here. And here you can pick your quality, high, best, or ultra. Ultra is the best, and usually I just use ultra. And then duration, you can pick 5 seconds or even up to 10 seconds with your video. So let me hit generate, and we'll see this video in a second. And here's also upscale. We can see that the upscale is not doing that good job as enlarging, and it also costs less credits. So in most cases, you want to use enlarge instead of upscale. And here we have the next one. So let me create again video from it. So a woman smiling, we don't have to be very fancy with that, 5 seconds, and of course ultra quality, and hit generate. So as you can see, it's quite easy to generate everything that you want, but let me show you what I made with other influencers or with my other creations, and then you can decide if you like it or not. So for example, we have Julia here. And with Julia, I generated a few projects. So for example, a few of them I shouldn't be showing here, but I will show them nevertheless. So here we have realistic and hoodie. Here we have few generations. They look good in my opinion, like a picture on social media. As you can see, I didn't add any prompt here. It is just realistic and hoodie, but you could also improve it further by adding more details into your prompt. Here the same, I just added realistic swimming pool swimwear, nothing very fancy. Here I added more details, as you can see, realistic swimming pools, and here is the whole prompt. And let me show you a few generations. So here is the first one, the second one, the third one, and probably last one is this one that I shouldn't show you, so maybe skip it right now. I can get demonetized for this generation, so let me just leave it like that. Then I just enlarged the image, so here is the enlarged image, and then I generated of course the video from this image, and here is the video, which is of course public, so we can access it later. We can see that the water is animated nicely, so this is a good thing. We can see the muscles on her belly look good. She is brushing her hair, so it looks really good if you would like to use it, for example, on Instagram or TikTok. And now if you just to add lip sync, you hit here, add lip sync, and then you will be able to make this person talk. And let me show you what it looks like. So you hit lip sync, and then here you have two options. You can either upload your own audio, or you can generate audio here. So when you hit generate audio here, you can pick voice, of course. So there are a few voices. You can pick gender, you can pick age, and you can also pick an accent. It should be, for example, Irish, Australian, or maybe British. So let me show you a few voices. So this is the first one.
If you spend your whole life waiting for the storm, you'll never enjoy the sunshine.
The thing always happens that you really believe in, and the belief in a thing makes it happen.
Find a comfortable place to lie down.
Hi, I'm Amelia, a super high quality English voice. I love to read. Seriously, I'm a total bookworm. So, what are you waiting for? Get me reading.
Okay, so here are our voices. When you pick your voice, let's say Christina, it doesn't really matter at this point. You can add your script here, or APOP can help you with generating your own script. So you just write your idea, script duration might be, for example, 60 seconds, and then it will write your script for you. And then you just, click generate and then use it as a reference audio. And then you'll be able to see your past projects here as I'm able to see them here right now. So this is how you can generate a voiceover, or basically how to generate lip sync. And here is the final outcome. You will have to upscale it later, but I will show you how to upscale this just in a second.
Hello everyone, I'm Julia. I'm here to share travel tips, hidden gems, and stunning photos from my adventures around the world. Whether you're looking for destination ideas, budget-friendly travel hacks, or must-visit spots, I've got you covered. Join me on this exciting journey, and let's explore the world together. Follow me for daily updates, and let's make every trip unforgettable.
Okay, so it looks good, but what I need to admit is that when you generate a video, ideally you don't want to have much motion here when people are speaking, or you need to generate a few videos to make it work properly. Then I also have this image. I'll enlarge this image, so basically I improve the quality, so it looks very nice in my opinion. And I also turned it into a video, so here is the video. In my opinion, it looks very nice. The water is moving correctly. There is a problem with her leg here. However, you can just generate one more time or one more generation, and then you basically get where you want to. But I was basically using the image that I generated before. And again, I also made a lip sync with Julia. So this is one example. It was Julia. Let me show you maybe one more example. So let me maybe show you Anne, because I have a few generations here as well. So let me show you all the things that I generated with her. So first we have realistic, hot summer, a woman sitting on a beach and it's smiling, and we have a few generations. So here's the first one. You don't need to be worried about the quality right now, because we will be enlarging these images when you find that they are good enough for your project. For example, this one, in my opinion, looks good. So this we can enlarge, or this one as well. So this is probably two images that you would be enlarging if you approve the quality. So here I enlarged the image. Again, I'm very happy with this generation. It looks very good in my opinion. So now all we have to do is to turn it into a video. So here is one generation. When I turn this into a video, it looks good. It looks very real. When she is brushing her hair, there is no distortion. There are some people in the background. There is also the sea. So everything looks very, very real. Now the next one is very similar generation, but now she's not really brushing her hair. She is just moving her head. Again, the generation in my opinion looks very good. She's moving her head properly. There is no distortion even when she's turning her head, and it's very important. It's very difficult to create this kind of videos nowadays. So I'm quite happy with this result. And of course I generated a few more videos, but they were not necessarily what I wanted to achieve. Here is another lip sync, and here is another lip sync video. Later, in a minute, I will show you how to upscale it correctly, but here is another lip sync video.
Hello everyone, I'm Julia. I'm here to share travel tips, hidden gems, and stunning photos from my adventures around the world. Whether you're looking for destination ideas, budget-friendly travel hacks, or must-visit spots, I've got you covered. Join me on this exciting journey, and let's explore the world together. Follow me for daily updates, and let's make every trip unforgettable.
So again, a very good generation in my opinion. So this was the lip sync. We have a few more images. So here I turned an image into a video. Again, looks very realistic. The same, we can see that we have consistent character with this tool. So if you just upload one image, you will be able to get consistent characters using APOP. So now we have no problem with basically generating all of the characters. So this is how you can use APOP and create your influencers easily, right? And here we have image to video. So here is the first one. Again, nice video. She's holding the towel. Everything looks all right. There's a little bit of distortion with this left hand here in the towel. However, the generation is still very good in my opinion. And now the second one is basically this one. So we have again this video from the gym. Let's see what this one looks like. I can see that there is a lot of movement in the background. So this is a very difficult generation. We can see a lot of people at the gym exercising, doing various activities, and she's still in the main plan behaving correctly. So it's a good tool even if you want to generate videos where there's a lot of people in the background, because they all look very realistic. So this is how you can use this tool. So now let me show you a few models that other people generated. A few of them are quite popular. For example, Paula is very popular. We can see there are a lot of generations with her as a model, a lot of them in a hoodie, in a swimsuit, a lot of options here. And she also has an Instagram page. This Instagram is not that big, but still 304, and there are plenty of good images or videos here with her, so it's quite easy to generate your influencers right now. This was one example. Let me show you the second one. So this was Paula, and now the second example can be, we have here, and here this is our second example. So here a few generations, a few videos where someone was using this influencer here, or just images, videos as well. And she is on Instagram as well. On Instagram, she has over 1,000 followers, which is all right. Of course, just very simple images, pictures. You can see here, for example, that this generation was 18 plus, but still we're able to generate this kind of image with this model. So it shows you how you can work and how you can generate, influencers that actually are getting traction on social media. And of course, if you would like to use any of them, you can just click on any influencer and you can remix them. So for example, whatever influencer you like, you pick your influencer, and then you can create your generation using this influencer here. The same like someone was using this influencer before. You can do the exact same thing with all the influencers, even the influencers that I made myself. And if you'd like to access my influencers, there's a link in the description in this video where you will be able to access all of them. There will be links to all these influencers that I made with APOP, so you can access them and start using them immediately. I highly recommend you creating your own influencers, but if you want to use any of these that I just made, you can use them as well. And if you'd like me to create more of these models, make sure to write your prompt in the comment section of this video, and I'll create more of them, and I'll share this link in this document that I just shared with you, and you'll be able to access it directly there. I hope this will be helpful for you. And here is how you can upscale nearly every video that you can find. This is a very good tool. I'm using TensorPix myself, and you can use it for free for a few generations, so you can just test it out. And you are getting free credits, and it will be enough for like 5 or 10 videos. So it will be completely enough to get started. And later, if you like this business, you can invest in TensorPix or any other tool. But I just want to show you an easy way to enhance your videos. As I mentioned, I'm using TensorPix myself, and I'm very satisfied. In most of my intros, there are some videos that are low quality. I'm usually upscaling them myself. So then we have very high quality videos. You can upscale it to 4K, and you can start for completely free. So I recommend you TensorPix. As I mentioned, if you want me to create any influencers based on your prompts, make sure to write these prompts in the comment section below. And if you'd like to get 15% discount on APOP, make sure to use the code MAT15, or you can also just use the link in the description and it should work automatically. And I hope it will help you with running your influencer business on Instagram or TikTok. And if you'd like to discover how to generate stunning images, videos, discover more AI tools, and how to make it work on YouTube, make sure to watch the video that you can see on the screen right now. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.